Hi guys, today we're going to talk about some hand-foot coordination and how to use that to create some cool drum fills. Okay, so first of all, we're going to do this pattern of 2 notes, and the first is going to be the snare drum, like this, with the right hand, and the second is going to be the bass drum. So we'll call it a 2 because it's 2 notes. Okay, so if we do that for a whole bar of 16th notes, it's going to be like this. Okay, so you can try going all around the toms different ways. Or maybe kind of figure out, improvise the direction of your right hand. You know, you might do this. You can experiment, and also obviously you can do the same with the left hand. So that's the 2, okay? Now we're going to have something called the 4, which is going to be right, left, right, bass. So, easy, huh? So if we fill up a whole bar, we can fit 4 4s, which make 16, into a bar. So it ends up being like this. Alright, so you can practice this around the drums. So with a beat, let's see how the 2 works with a beat. The 4 with the beat, different ways of playing it. So what you can do also is mix these up. So let's see, if we've got 16 16th notes, we can, for example, do a 4 and a 2. How would that sound? So if we did 2 of them, then we'd have a 12. And to finish it off, we'd have another 4. So it would be, okay, this is getting a bit complicated now. So we would do a 4, a 2, a 4, a 2, and another 4. And that would add up to 16. Okay, so here's how it goes. 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. That makes up a bar. Let's see if you can have a listen. This is how it fits. So, this is quite a good way of playing it. The 4, you can do snare, high tom, floor tom, bass. Okay? And then the 2, you can actually use 2 hands for the 2. So how does that work? Have another look. Okay, so yeah, you can experiment with those. You can find as many different combinations of adding up the 2 and the 4 in order to fit into one bar. Of 16th notes and make that your fill. Okay, so For this part of the video, we're going to look at using triplets with the hand-foot coordination. So we're going to do 2 snares followed by a bass. So there's different ways of playing this. So first of all, we're going to try going right, left, bass. So it's going to be like this. We're going to count it in triplets. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Okay? So practice that, you know, work on the speed a bit. And the other way we're going to do it is we're going to go left, right, bass. Same thing, we're just starting with the left hand. Okay? Now we can try using only the right hand. Right, right, bass, right, right, bass, right, right, bass, right, right, bass. And only the left hand. Left, left, bass. So we can also use the hands together. Like this. Maybe you just go around the drums as well. Okay, so different ways of actually playing the same thing. So let's experiment with the first method, which was right, left, bass, and see how we can get around the drums. So let's try, this is maybe one way. Let's try snare, tom 1, and then bass drum. Maybe tom 2, tom 1, and the snare drum. Tom 3, tom 2, bass drum. And then back to tom 2, tom 1, and the bass drum. Okay, so if I add all these together, it's going to be like this. There are lots of different combinations. See if you can find different ways of getting your hands going to different places. And so you can do, you can try the same with the right bass pattern, you know, going around the toms. Same with the left hand as well, hands together. So let's see how this works with the beat. I'm going to play a swung beat, which is a shuffle. And I'm going to put the one with which was the right, left bass. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so let's do a new pattern. This time it's going to be 1 snare and 2 bass drums. So let's try with the right hand. It's going to be. Now, if you've developed the slide technique with the bass drum to play fast doubles, then when you speed up, it would be good to use that. If you haven't, then you should definitely check that out. Slide technique for the bass drum, you know. Play fast doubles. So here we go. Right hand and the bass drum around the drums. Same with the left hand. Hands together. Okay. So yeah, you can mix all these up. Play them with beats, even play along with some tunes that are swung, and yeah, have fun with that. Okay, now for the third part of this hand-foot coordination stuff. So we're going to look at the first thing we did, which was the hand, foot, hand, foot. But we're not going to play a 6/8 16th notes. We're going to play it as triplets, which creates kind of a cross rhythm. So let me count it and play it at the same time. So it's going to be 1 triplet, 2 triplet. Okay? 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. So same with the left hand. You can go, you can go all around the drum kit. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. So let's see how that works. So because we're playing triplets, we can still play a shuffle just like before. So what I did there was each time I played a hand, I played a different one. I alternated it. I did a right bass, left bass, right bass, left bass. Okay? So now let's try the second thing we did at the beginning, which was right, left, right, bass. Okay. So that's a group of 4 notes. And we originally played it as 16th notes, which is nice because it fits, but we're going to make it a bit more interesting, and we're going to play it as triplets, which means that it won't quite fit where you think it will, which means it creates another cross rhythm, and so it's going to be like this. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Okay, let me do it again. 1 triplet, 3 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. So how does this work? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what we could do is do the 4 and the 2 as also as triplets, so that would make a 6. It would fit quite nicely. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet. So let's see how that fits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you could do the 2 first and then the 4. Different ways of doing it. Okay? So, now for the last part of this video, we're going to look at the second section that we did, which was the triplets, which was the right, left bass. Okay? But we're not going to play them as triplets. We're going to play them as 16th notes. So what happens if we take 3 notes and we play them as 16th notes, is that each time we get to a new beat, we'll be in a different place within that pattern. So it creates another cross rhythm. So we count 16th notes like this. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and So if the pattern is a 3, it's going to be 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and Actually, if we stop at 3 E and then that's when it will reset back to the beginning where the pattern will fit. So I'll do it again. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and So how does this work? 1, 2, 3. So yeah, that concludes the video. I hope you have fun with that. Let me know how you get on. If you have any trouble, send me a message and we'll try and sort it out. Okay? Take care.